position of the Commission on what the Joint Committee calls trending issues surrounding the Supreme Court judgment and local government elections, the position of the Commission. I would have loved to be asked by the Commission, by the Joint Committee, if there is any specific thing you would like to know about the position of INEC. But so far, we have had three broad arguments or positions canvassed. One, transfer responsibility for the conduct of local government elections to INEC. The question is, and that's probably what this Joint Committee wants to hear, if that's done, can INEC cope? I will come back to that. The second proposition we have had is that no, there should be a new Federal Electoral Commission for local government elections. And then thirdly, there is another argument that no, leave the state electoral commissions to conduct local government elections in the spirit of federalism, but find a way of ensuring that they improve on the conduct of local government elections. Right now, the law has not been amended. The same constitution that creates INEC also creates the state independent electoral commissions. So it is up to the National Assembly to amend the law to transfer that responsibility to INEC. If that is done, the question is, can INEC cope? Because we have also been saying that we should be unbundled. That is true, but we have never said that we should be unbundled beyond the conduct of electoral activities rather than elections. There are two activities we handle. There is what is called electoral activities, not necessarily related to elections. It includes voter registration, registration and regulation of political parties, prosecution of electoral offenders, delimitation of constituencies, and what have you. These are electoral activities. And we believe that some of these responsibilities can be handled by other agencies. And this point has been made consistently since 2008 by committees established to reform our electoral processes, beginning with the West Commission in 2008, who said that some responsibilities should be removed from the Independent National Electoral Commission. And the same argument was made by the Lemu Committee in 2011, and by the Indamani Committee in 2018, and also by members of the National Assembly who sponsored individual bills for the creation, especially of the Electoral Offences Commission and Tribunal. I don't want to digress into the Electoral Commission and Offences Tribunal issue, but if any distinguished senator or honorable member asks me later, I will now say what I think about the Electoral Offences Commission and Tribunal. So, if this responsibility for conduct of local government election is transferred to INEC, can INEC cope? The answer is yes, INEC can cope. What are we? By definition, INEC is the Independent National Electoral Commission. But right now, we do national elections, we do state elections, we do local government elections. A National Electoral Commission may be expected to handle only the Presidential and National Assembly, but we also do governorship elections, we do state assembly elections, and we do the area council elections in the Federal Capital Territory, the only part of the country where INEC conducts local government elections. So if we are asked to do these elections, yes, we can. And our track record actually proves that we can do it. Take the case of the Federal Capital Territory. And I would like to say one or two things about the Federal Capital Territory local government elections. There are 6 area councils in the FCT. So there are 6 chairmen of area councils, meaning chairmen of local governments. But there are 62 wards in the FCT. Each ward is a councillorship constituency for the election of councillors. And this is one part of the country where INEC has conducted local government elections. And it has resulted in the following. Number one, it is perhaps the only part of the country where local government elections are held regularly, as and when due, elections are held in the FCT. Number two, there has never been a caretaker committee for any area council in the FCT. INEC has been conducting the elections regularly. Number three, there is stability of tenure or security of tenure. It used to be 3 years, but in 2022, the National Assembly amended the Electoral Act to provide for a 4-year tenure for area councils in the FCT. So they enjoy security of tenure. Number four, no single political party has ever won elections in all the constituencies in the FCT. Not one. In fact, what is interesting now is that out of the 6 chairmen of the FCT, actually the council, the constituencies are evenly split between the APC and the PDP. APC have 3 area councils, PDP have 3 area councils. In fact, what is equally very interesting for me for the FCT is that, take the 6 area councils. You have the most urban area councils, Amak and Buari. And then you have the most rural, which is Kuje. You travel on a motorcycle for hours actually to get to the last polling unit, because some people think that the FCT is just like Buari and Gariki and Metama and Kuje. No, Kuje is a territory. So Kuje is actually one of the most rural. The opposition party right now, which is the PDP, won in Amak, won in Buari, 2 of the most urban area councils, and won in Kuje, the most rural area council. The APC won in Gwagwalada, in Abaji, and Kwali. But interestingly, even in Gwagwalada, where the APC, the ruling party, won, PDP took 6 out of the 10 councillorship constituencies. So there has never been any election where one party has dominated everything in the area councils.